I will not rest unless I destroy Dr. Ngozi Orabeze and the Biafra struggle. This is what Ogechukwu Nkere is letting the Biafrans to know in his recent post. Let me read it so that you will understand where I am coming from and where I am going. Don't forget, I still remain your number one media house or media space, or you can call me the mouthpiece of the gods, Okulora One Nation. Oya, without kind na aka ekpeto sara mozia. Lekwe ihe nwa amadi a na-akpọ Ogechukwu Nkere, the double identity, aka Harrison Ayogo. What again? Because half a year can go Ogechukwu Nkere, Harrison Ayogo, and what again? Oh, sorrow, agony and pain. Hey. BG acting Prime Minister Ogechukwu Nkere. Make on here waiting he talk. And if I read this, waiting this guy wrote here, please. Anywhere anywhere you notice error, drop it at the comment section, because this one now, person where they claim say anyone become the Prime Minister or rather acting Prime Minister. Because from acting Prime Minister, then you become Prime Minister in the absence of the Prime Minister, who can't even construct a very solid and sound English. I weep for my people. Make on hear waiting this Mumu talk. He says, and I quote, "It's over 24 hours at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want, not went, want, W-A-N-T. Even my 12-year-old daughter can never use this kind of language. My 12-year-old daughter, who is still a toddler, can never make this kind of statement." This one on an acting Prime Minister. Go to the comment section. You see our fellow Igbos supporting this guy. Nobody have told us where this guy come from. Nobody have told us his state. Nobody have told us the actual or real identity of Ogechukwu Nkere, the ex-convict. But that is by the way. Let us continue with the statement. I repeat, it's over 24 hours at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went to zoological court. This evil woman at Ngozi Ora never tweeted anything about our leader. Do you decode that? Never tweeted anything about our leader. That should tell you who she is working for. Nkechi Blessing Ezobika, aka Ngozi Orabeze. Who are you working for? Biafrans, start asking questions. Are you hearing me now? Are you hearing me now? Go to Ngozi Orabeze and see if Ngozi have ever make any post, make any comment. If not, when this monkey went and write a letter, and the letter, in response, the Finland government dropped it on the desk of Ngozi Orabeze. That is when he said, whoever that have this name on this letter should stop writing Finland government. She don't even call her name, because to her, this one is not in existence. I can say you that these people are buying time, chasing cloud, trying to see how they will convince the Biafrans to believe in them. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go to court. She tweeted about it or did not tweet about it. What difference does it make? Does he set Mazi Nnamdi Kanu free? That Simon Ekpa is incarcerated, whether home or in custody. Nobody tweet about it. Does he change anything? Okay, since we have been tweeting about Simon Ekpa, if Twitter can set them free or can set Nnamdi Kanu free, why haven't they released them since? If tweeting in Twitter can set Nnamdi Kanu free, Aloysius Ejimako, who is the lead counsel, would have set their young man free through only tweeting. So instead of fighting for the Biafrans, instead of fighting for what you claim to represent, the only problem you have in this whole war, in this whole struggle, is Ngozi Orabeze. I ask you again, what is your mission? Ogechukwu Nkere, aka Harrison Ayogo. What is your mission? I want to follow Biafrans, whether you are following Ngozi or you are following him, to come down and ask this question. So tweeting about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will set him free from the dungeon of DSS. We are the architect of our own problem. Nobody is doing us. Now they do ourselves. Yes, now they do ourselves. Oh, kenu nuno, wala kenu na iro na enwere ngwugwa azu ogide dị na ngịga. Because the worst enemy you can face in this life is a household enemy. And that household enemy, ọ ga-adị ka oke amusu. Ọ na-ata gị, ọ na-abụghị ọnụ. Ọ na-ata gị, ọ na-abụghị ọnụ. Somebody will come out now and say, Ngozi is the one that is making problem. Ngozi is the one that is fighting others. Look at what this guy quietly sit down. I don't know whether he have good advisor or not, and construct this nonsense, all in the name of you want Biafrans to follow you. Look at going to 24 hours. He made this tweet. This tweet covers only 3,707 views. If this Ngozi have to make this kind of tweet, my brother, by now it will be ranking to 20-something to 30-something thousand views. To tell you that this guy, nobody even sent him. He want to remain relevant. He want to remain relevant by bad-mouthing people or gaslighting the Biafrans, all in the name of you want them to believe in you, believe that you are the real leader to fight for the Biafrans. You are the head of a Biafrans men on the ground. But our people are dying every day. Our people are being kidnapped every day. Igbo Ayaka made a comment, and the Enugu State Governor tell his henchmen in police uniform to went after him. They went all the way from Ebonyi State to to Imo State, arrested him, or rather abducted him in a Rambo style, and take him to Ebonyi State. Maybe he didn't hear about that news and he didn't tweet about it, but he claimed to be fighting for Biafrans. Anyway, let us see what our people think concerning this matter at the comment section. Please don't touch this dial. I'll be right back. Like, share, comment, and keep subscribing for more interesting videos. Alliance of Biafra Americans come right to say, of what importance is it to you that shit waits? That is the question. Is that your mission for Biafrans? With question mark. Don't you have more important things to be doing for Biafrans? Like, what is the function of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs you created? They seem non-existent. Are there no correspondents that need to send to Finland? You say you are the acting Prime Minister. Why are you waiting for someone else to act? Why can't you guys do what you are supposed to do for the cause of Biafrans? You are too lazy to do real work, always looking for cheap fights. Nigeria is always there to remind you guys of your failures. Go and fight Nigeria. That is what this guy said. Brighter Light Logic said, I don't know. It shows how empty people can be. Protect Demanded said, Emma kwa. My brothers, I tell you the truth, anybody who is still advising this guy to continue this nonsense, look at some people supported him. Ochuchi Chinaka said, this is terrible. What is terrible? That Ngozi did not tweet about Nnamdi Kanu. Clara Dims said, Biafrans need answers from you first before we can listen to you. Number one of this said, why would you not give account of the money Biafrans kept in your hands? Number two, what is your real name? Number three, did you agree that Ekpa Simon Njoko said Ngozi Orabueze should be his surrogate? Number four, why will you write to Finland government for leniency? Ekpa Simon Njoko did nothing wrong. Or do you know what we Biafrans don't know? That is a very simple question. And in this message, there's a lot of response. Nlewemu Tanel Uzoma said, are you not ashamed of yourself? Anytime his life on space, swallow your pride and egomania and come up and ask him questions. Afam Chukwu Buyike said, what really happened to you? For real, is this you or what was that? That that did really hit you and makes you lose the track. I'm really still not believing that you and Tochi are being deceived. You are very smart to know what you are doing. The ball is in your court. Jones Meku said, I can't kill you there. You and the zoo want to know our strength and our weakness, but we are smarter. And what is your stupid name? Code Artisan said, Mumu, why should a finance minister give account of money to a mere COS to PM? Colin said, Atoro, can you be bold enough to ask your Madam Bao Bao to give account of all the money you Mughals have been contributing for over 2 months? Keep funding the Islamic State, claiming to be ignorant. You all will learn the hard way. David Hanson said, I guess this post should be for Nkere and his group. Young Ebere said, one of the Igbo Almadris, the daughter of Orabu Egbe Fulani, has spoken. Oscar Chu said, why most of you Sabos in mad Ngozi camp don't reason like human being again? Igbos fighting Igbo. And we claim we love ourselves. We are going nowhere. Let me just tell you the truth. We are going nowhere with this kind of mindset and attitude. We are going nowhere. And some people have already known this. That is why they devise every opportunity to swindle and defraud Biafrans of their hard-earned money. We are going nowhere. There's no love. There's no love. So now these two people now, rather these two factions now have divided Biafrans into two. That's exactly what Nigerian government are doing to their citizens. They will divide them in ethnic line, in religious bigotry, where you come from, your color, your ethnicity, the this, that. I mean, all these things is just for them to continue looting their patrimony. Now it is happening to the Biafrans, and some people still don't want to learn. Chris Don said, okay, Divine said, see why I see Biafrans too emotional, because if you are not, you all will see the illiteracy in him. Look at someone that can't even construct a common statement. Now, wow, even his followers are ashamed. Chris Don said, all these Twitter mad dogs attacking our DPM are a bunch of lunatic. You let Biafra struggle you are fighting for and be attacking at Ngozi Ora day in, day out. Augustine Ugo said, she is fraudulent woman who came to ruin what Prime Minister Simon Ekpa Njoko and the dedicated Biafrans have built over the years. But I thank God that some of us who can see further were able to stop her evil plans against Biafran's freedom. The same person who declared the Biafra. Inobong says she is working for your entire generation to be free. Ewu, you that cannot even call enemies very well, Otele. You quickly rush to talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Go and listen to it again. Zombie, before you used to ask Adade Oramma whether you got it. Now, who are you going to ask? John, Respiratory of Wisdom said, stark illiterates. Please take note on the words in bracket. Is over 24 hours at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went to zoological court. This evil woman at Ngozi Ora never Twitter anything. I don't feel laugh. He said the words in bracket are some of the reasons the lack of education is rubbing on this thief. Enemies within and enemies without. Lovett Andrew said, APM of Photoshop, you are the evil one. Here are you seeking for the attention of United States of Biafra Chief of Staff. She is too busy to rant on social media. He's shocking the enemies. Enemies. Simon Ekpa on Biafra said, Who do this guy dating, I beg? Village people are after his life. I can see. John said, pursuant to your statement made that we should start asking questions. And my question is, at what juncture or point will you provide an accounting for the funds contributed by Biafrans globally for our liberation in your capacity as the former finance minister? Bond said the government handle talk about his bed. What the big deal? Chukwuebuka Nwada, my honorable APM Oge, the answer is very easy. Ngozi Orabueze has never been or worked for Biafra, but for Fulani, her relatives and masters. Biafra activists, so that's why you rush to make that disgraceful video you made. Oge Nkere, aka Azaya Ayogo, what made you stop attacking AKA in your attaching AKA in your memo again? Criminal, AKA. Okay, AKA Azaya Ayogo. Biafra activists at Elias Garosolis, behold the illiterate who lacks every qualities of a leader you selfishly wanted to impose on us. Hope you read this post. Why aren't you retweeting him again? You must be a wicked man to want this corrupt and arrogant fellow to keep, or rather to lead the Biafrans. Odageri Akwebu, as we are moving, we are progressing. Fire for fire. And how many times have you posted about it at home on Mondays since you resumed your dream BG as APM in Diara? Or you think you can now write anything, forgotten you have not been reminding the people you claim are witty. You the importance to continue our Monday sit at home. So they said as USB government have tweeted about it, and it's no must that our COS must tweet on it. Not those that called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that love him. Example, FFK and you. Oh, sorrow, agony and pain. Ifeanyi Uzochukwu, even Ikenga shouted Biafra more than you do, but he still remain a sabo, not to talk of Chinas and Woru. So your own will not be different from others. Anthony Nwabuafo Ngozeka, agent of Zoo, Ayanogo, Bone said, Oga Ibu Mugu. Joseph said, Oge Nkere. According to no piece of Oke Nkere Group, APE, Prime Minister of Photo Department Organization of Nigeria. Chusu Akomozie Onyekwere, we Biafrans had known that at Ngozi Orabueze is totally working for Fulani government and politicians in the zoo, Nigeria. Glory Igwe said, APM and DPM, each with their followers, must be on their lane and focus on common enemy, not on follow Biafrans until you all find common ground to work. No castigating and caricaturing each other. We, on the other hand, our eyes on scoreboard and fending off irats and saboteurs. Anyway, my wonderful people, now me go take back break on Agayama once again. When I come back here, like, share, comment, and keep subscribing for more interesting videos. I, Okute, is coming back. Kemesiano, my wonderful people.